All right, thanks, Dan. Georgia, another big win, 31-23 here in Atlanta. I'm sure some of you who are living in a house divided, one kid is probably upstairs and not too happy. And they were probably divided on the decision today on the Georgia sideline whether or not to play their main guys, Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers, both dressed in their uniform but did not play tonight. Brock Bowers still tweaking that ankle. They wanted to keep him healthy for that big SEC championship game coming up. And maybe it was a good thing because this clean old-fashioned hate game was a little bit dirtier to start than what they were probably used to. The sign says, "We rule, Tech drools," but I'd put money down that the fan was after pushing Tech to a 3-and-out and Edwards giving the ball right back to him at the 37. Haynes King made quick work and he sticks it at the 9 and runs it right on in for the first score of the game. It was the break in the glass Georgia needed. Sometimes you gotta let the pot boil before you gotta get to cooking. Georgia scored on their next 3 drives to find the distance they were used to before the end of the half. What we aren't used to is a heavy ground game by Georgia. While in the past games it's a nice mix, this was really a 1-2 punch out of Dejon Edwards and Kendall Milton. Now, we did see some of those guys that we have been seeing practice before pregame, which is Oscar Delpin, even some of those guys that maybe we see come in the fourth quarter. Those guys are going to be probably playing a lot more next year, and it was a really good chance to just see how they fit into this offense when all those main guys like Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers are both gone. But this week, all eyes are now turning to that big SEC championship, especially after Alabama pulled off that last-second win over Auburn.